Speaking of, this segues really well into my next point because I'm burning out from Michael talking about media day. But I just wanted to touch quickly.
It's your topic.
Yeah, I know. True. I just wanted to touch quickly on burning out in this industry because I think it's.
No, I was like the lead in. So what made you think of this? Are you burning out?
No, I'm actually not. Because the season's coming up and I'm getting 2 weeks off for my wedding. So even if I was, great.
You're taking 2 weeks off?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I am.
You got a wedding?
You think you have to approve it or something? You're getting married. No,
we'll talk about this offline.
You see it a lot on threads and people talking about even if it was like entrepreneurial. I think entrepreneurial setup. And not being the 9 to 5 setup. Like you see people being like, wow, this is really hard to manage. But I think just specifically in the sport industry and content industry, if you overlap those things, burning out is like a big part of it. So I don't know, do you have any tips or things? Because I've got some, but just to somehow avoid that or somehow keep the momentum flowing.
I think we could borderline do a whole episode on this.
Maybe we should.
I think we bank this because I think we've both worked in sport for 5, 6, 7+ years all up each. We've got 15 years combined. Why don't we do we'll do an episode on working in sport club and leagues, and because you're right, there is such a. I always sort of laugh at it in a funny way because it's ironic that it is a dream job for a lot of people. It's an amazing job, but there is this vicious cycle of turnover because of burnout and
always being online and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's constant. It's just that's why there's so much turnover in sport. So I mean, we can talk about it now. Or what do you reckon?
I reckon quick points to tease that episode.
Just be totally aware that you will burn out. So like almost like know that it's coming. So take the steps now to figure out. Hey, I want to be here for 5+ years. Talk to your manager, talk to whoever around you to be like, I know this happens. I know it's high turnover. Even for us, I'll use my example at Carlton. Like we were very good. The video producer team at like if you work game day, you definitely get a day off no matter what.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's good. Yeah, I think I would just say put yourself first somehow. Like I know it's hard. I know like you're doing this stuff. Like me, but like. I'm speaking from experience and myself. Like you do this job because you love it. You're really passionate about the league, but you also just have to realize it's like a sport league, and you are a human. You are above that, even though it's hard to do that. So just things like time in lieu, things like going for a walk, walking away from the screen helps a heap. Even if you feel like in that moment you're just like, damn, I can't. Like I've got to get this stuff done. Yeah. Just do it. Your work will be more better and productive and efficient when you get back.
Yeah. Two quick points while we're on it. I mean,
we can't do the episode now.
Well, 2 quick ones. One, we always used to say this, you're not saving lives in a sporting club. Yes. It actually doesn't matter that much. And 2, it's really hard in sport, particularly being early on, because there's a natural part of us that thinks it's your dream job, so you're trying to impress. You're trying to impress early, so you do extra. You're like, oh, that's not going to be me burning out. I'm gonna be the difference.
You're in that prove yourself mode, which I think is normal for any industry. But let's jump to your week, Michael. Did you like those 2 points?
I love them, and I think we can elaborate more on the burnout and working in sport because it's almost worth a full episode. Because I think a lot of people would be interested in it.
I think so. It's an important part.